What up, Sun Clan family? This is Radiance, and welcome back to my channel, Chasing SunRaee. We are here with episode 7 of SunRaee CIY. Today, we are learning how to make this super risque and super sexy one piece. I actually have a more modest version that I'm gonna do a tutorial on as well. It's almost worked up exactly the same as this, with just a couple of slight differences. I was asked to do this piece by Dina Neal. She was inspired by one of my crochet sisters, Glo Everett, who also did a very, very similar piece to this. She did it first. I'll show you some of her work in a few. But yeah, she asked me if I could make my own version of it and do a video tutorial, and that's basically how we are here with this tutorial. And with that being said, we're gonna jump right into it. But first, I just want to shout out to Glo. Um she makes bathing suits as well. For almost cause super duper great designer. You guys make sure you go follow her Facebook page if you want to. These are some pictures from one of her latest photo shoots. Again, she's a super amazing crochet designer. I love her pieces so much. But yeah, she actually she's the inspiration for this piece. This is where Miss Dina seen the bathing suit originally and asked me if I could make my own version. And here are some of my favorite pieces that have been posted so far in my crochet group, Chasing SunRaee Sun Clan. You guys make sure you come and join our group. We are everybody's so helpful. We're learning how to make all kinds of things. And yeah, these are just some of my favorite pieces from some of the things that have been posted in the group. I just love them. I wish I could post all of them in this video, but it's just so many I can't. But yeah, make sure you guys come and join us on Facebook in the group. I'll post a link in the description below. But let's really get started now. For this piece, you're going to need some size 4 worsted weight cotton yarn and also a 2.75mm hook. I actually started off in this video using the wrong size hook, so I had to start everything over. But anyways, yeah, a 2.75mm hook. We're going to start by chaining up a chain of 12, and this piece is worked up from the crouch section up. We don't start at we usually would start at, I don't know where you guys usually start at, but I don't usually start at the crouch of my projects. I see some people do. But yeah, we're going to chain up 12. And then we're going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook and all the way down. That should leave you with that should leave you with exactly 10 stitches, because the chain up 2 does count as the first stitch. So yeah, we should have a row of 10 double crochets. Just speed through it for you guys. Yeah, I've been working on this crochet tutorial for like a whole entire week now. I've been finished it, and I'm just now finishing, really, really finishing the tutorial. But yeah, here we are on the end of that. And you're just going to chain up 2, and that does count as the first stitch from here and throughout the project. And then just place 1 double crochet all the way down. Okay, we're going to repeat that pattern for 6 rows. So we already have 2 rows done once we get to the end of this one. And you're just going to repeat it for 4 more rows, leaving you with a total of 6 rows. So you should have, at the end of this first section of the tutorial, you should have a 6 rows of 10 double crochet. Here we are coming up on the very end of it. And again, remember that chain up 2 does count as a stitch, so you put, a double crochet right into that. And come back and meet me once you have your row of 6 completed. Okay, here we are with our row of 6 completed. So this is where we start to increase. So we're going to increase 1 stitch on each end of every row. So yeah, you just chained up 2, and we're going to place a double crochet in that same stitch, and then continue going down all the way down until you get to the very end. And once you get to the very end, you're going to put 2 double crochet in that last stitch. Don't mind me in the video, you guys, because I actually messed up on this part. I only put 1 stitch in that very last one, but you are supposed to put 2, you guys, 2. Then you just chain up 2 and double crochet in that exact same stitch and continue working on down till you get to the very last stitch. And of course you put 2 double crochet in there too. So altogether you're going to do 5 rows of increase. So you should have 5 rows of increase, and this is where we are. I hope I'm not moving too fast for you guys, but I'm trying to kind of keep this tutorial as short as possible. So altogether you should have 20 stitches now after you've done your 5 rows of increase. And we are just going to put a stitch marker inside of the 10th stitch. See, this is where the modest and the risque bathing suits start to get different. If you were doing the modest one, you would not split it right here. You would work it up. You would keep working it up. But we're not doing that today. So yeah, we just added the stitch marker. So you're just going to chain up 2, turn your work, place another double crochet in that same stitch because you're still increasing on the outside. And then you're just going to go all the way down until you get to the second to the last stitch before the stitch marker. Because we're going to start, this is where we're going to start to split and start decreasing a little bit. So here we are. You're just going to skip that next stitch and go right into the stitch after that where the stitch marker is. So yeah, we're decreasing on this end. You increase on the outside end, you're decreasing on the inside. So yeah, so chain up 2, and now we're going to again decrease on this end. So you're going to skip that next stitch and go right into the stitch after that. Just like that. And then you're just going to double crochet all the way down until you get to the very last stitch. And once you get to the very last stitch, again, you are going to increase by adding 2 stitches. Now we're going to do this pattern once more, and then we'll be done with the the decreasing. So yeah, here we are putting 2 stitches in that very last one. So that's what it should look like so far. Kind of like a Y, actually. A Y with just one end. So yeah, chain 2, and you're going to put another double crochet in that same stitch, and then you're going to crochet all the way down until you get to the second to the last stitch. Yep, here we are at the second to the last stitch, and you're going to skip the next stitch and double crochet right into the last stitch, and that is our last decrease for this part. So yeah, that's what it should look like. So now we're just going to chain up 2, turn our work, double crochet in the next stitch. You're not skipping this time. You double crochet in that next stitch, and then all the way down until you get to the very last stitch of the round. And once you get to that very last stitch, you are just going to add 2 double crochet for an increase. So here we are at the very end. Just put 2 into there. Yeah, I'm trying to like record all this voiceover at one time without stopping, so bear with me if I get like awkward silence in the middle of things. So yeah, there we are. And you should have 11 stitches all together. So we have 11 stitches. We want to have 22. So we're going to chain, let me see. Yeah, chain up enough stitches so that you can have 22. I can't really do the mental math. Let me stop this voiceover real quick and do the math in my head. Please don't mind me in this video because I actually did not chain the right amount, but you're going to want to chain 11 stitches so that you can have 22 chains and stitches all together. So yeah, just add on 11 and just finish that off so that it looks like that. And now you're just going to reattach at the very first stitch. I'm having struggling a little bit to reattach my yarn to get it through that little chain 2 stitch. But yeah, you're just going to reattach your yarn. Get us back in focus here. Just chain up 2 to count as your very first stitch. And now all you're gonna do is just chain all the way down until you get to the very last stitch. With, this is just a regular row, no increase or decrease. You're just coming all the way down. Speed it up for you guys. And once you get to the end of this, you are just going to do 9 rows all together of regular, no increase, no decrease. So yeah, you're going to continue this pattern for 9 rows. This is the very first row, so you need 8 more after this. But yeah, we're coming up on the very end of this. That's the last one. Now you're going to do is just chain up 2, turn your work, and continue working that. So yeah, chain up 2, turn your work, and double crochet all the way down. And just keep doing that over and over until you have 9 rows completed. I don't know why I didn't fast forward this part. Oh wait, I did. So yeah, the end of that. So yeah, you have 2 rows done now. All you need is 7 more, and you will have that section completed. I'll be back when I have mine completed. And here I am with my 9 rows, and we're just going to add a stitch marker to that last row in, just so that whenever we get ready to put our edging on, we know where the bottom should start. Whenever we add, the spots to put the corset, like what is it called? I don't know the word for it, y'all. I'm a little discombobulated over here. But yeah, whenever we add the little parts to the thread the chains through, y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, chain up 2. So we're gonna have to decrease 2 on this row. But the way we're gonna decrease is just chain up 2 first. I kind of messed it up. But yeah, you're going to chain up 2, and you don't want to decrease on the end of this, because this is the inside. You want this to be straight up and down. You don't want to decrease in this section. So you're going to turn your work, and you're just going to double crochet in the next chain and keep on double crocheting I would say about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really doesn't matter. Chains in before you double crochet 2 together. So yeah, you see I'm working up a little bit, kind of, getting it from the edge. And here, this is where I'm going to put my first decrease. It doesn't matter where you put it, just don't put it on that very end, on the inside of the piece. So yeah, now you're going to continue going down. You're just going to double crochet all the way down till you get to the second to the last stitch. So here we are at the second to the last stitch. You're going to skip the next stitch and go right into that very last one. And that's it. There you have it. So now you should have 20 stitches all together. And now we are just going to chain 2 and double crochet, turn your work, double crochet all the way down with no increases or decreases. And you're going to do that for 20 rows. Yeah, you guys, this pattern is pretty easy. Like, it's so simple, I think. But I think it's so simple, but it actually looks, so cute and doesn't look simple. think it's like a really cute piece. So yeah, I just worked up my 9 rows. I didn't want to bore you guys with that. And here it is. I have my 9 rows. And now this is where we're going to start decreasing the triangle cups. So yeah, we're going to decrease each on each end. So yeah, we just chained up 2. You're going to skip the next stitch and go right into the stitch after that. That's our first decrease. And then crochet all the way down till you get to the second to the last stitch. Now you guys, again, with these decreases, we are decreasing 1 on each end. So yeah, here we are at the very end of this. You see, at the stitch before the last, you're gonna skip that next stitch and double crochet into the to that last stitch. And I actually meant to say the stitch before, 2 stitches before the last, and just chain up 2, turn your work, and again decrease. So skip that next stitch and go into the stitch after that. And then double crochet all the way down till you get to the second to the last stitch. So here we are at the second to the last. You're going to skip the next stitch and double crochet right into the last. Now you're going to continue working that pattern until you only have 4 stitches left, which I will come back once I have that. I think I'm going to do a little bit more of this row. So again, turn your work, skip the next stitch, double crochet in the stitch after that, and then all the way down. And boom. Here we are with 4 stitches left. And for this, you're just going to chain up 2, like always. Turn your work and double crochet in the last stitch. And then we're just going to finish off. And that's it, you guys, for the first for one side of the bathing suit. And this is what it should look like so far. Yep. That's what it should look like. So now we're just going to reattach at the bottom section of this again. So yeah, go into the stitch right next to where we started decreasing the first time and just reattach your yarn. And because we're starting in the center this time, we're going to start off by decreasing. You know, we did the decrease the inside, increase the outside. So yeah, chain up 2, turn your work, skip the next stitch, and go right into the stitch after that. And then you're just going to double crochet all the way down till you get to the very last stitch. And once you get to the very last stitch, again, you're going to place 2 stitches. So yeah, we just increased. So again, now we're going to chain. Wait, see what I'm going to do. So yeah, now we're going to chain up 2, turn our work, double crochet in the exact same stitch because of course we're increasing, and then double crochet all the way down until you get to the second to the last stitch. So here we are at the second to the last stitch, and of course skip the next stitch and double crochet right into that very last stitch. Turn your work. Now we need to decrease one last time. Chain up 2, turn your work, skip the next stitch, go right into the stitch after that, and double crochet all the way down until you get to the last stitch. And once you get to the last stitch, of course, you are just going to add in 2 double crochets. So yeah, here we are putting it into 2 into that very last one. And that's the last of our decreasing. So this is what it should look like so far. So now you're just going to chain up 2, turn your work, double crochet in the same stitch, and then double crochet all the way down. No decreasing this time. And then all you got to do, guys, is just go right back to you're just going to do the same thing that you did to the first side. So if you need to know what to do, just go back to the first part of this tutorial and do the same thing, which is basically, adding on that extended part. We're going to clip it, but I think I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I don't think I'm going to leave you just quite yet. Yeah. This is the same, this is the exact same thing we did on the other side. You're just going to add your 11 chains. You can add your 11 chains, then finish off, and then reattach the yarn and do it. Or you can do what I did, which is chained up 13. Because I hate having so many ends, so I try to figure out the least amount of possible ends that I can end up with. So yeah, chain up 13. And then you're just going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. And then now you're just going to double crochet all the way down. And again, you're doing the exact same thing that you did on the opposite side in the very beginning. We're doing the exact same thing. So that means we're just going to double crochet all the way down with no increase or decrease, and you're just going to do that 9 times. So 9 rows of just regular crochets, no increase or decrease. But here we are coming up on the end of this first row. Oh yeah, chain 2, turn your work, and just, continue working that for 9 rows. And yeah, this is what it should look like. Like I said, you just do the exact same thing that you did on the other side. And here we are back at the crouch. We're about to add the back piece of the bottom. So yeah, we're just going to reattach the yarn. And we're immediately going to start increasing. So yeah, chain up 2 and double crochet in the exact same stitch. Yep, double crochet in that exact same stitch. And then double crochet all the way down until you get to the very last stitch. Once you get to the very last stitch, you're just going to add 2 double crochets. So yeah, here we are at the very last one. You're just going to put 2 double crochets in that last one. And that is the first row done of increase. You should have a total of 12 stitches at the end of this. So yeah, just chain up 2, turn your work, place a stitch in that same stitch, and then double crochet all the way down till you get to the very end. Once you get to the very end, you're gonna put 2 in the very last stitch. Again, you guys, we're just going to do 6 rows all together of increase. So this right here would be our second row. Wait, is it my bad, not 6 row of increase, but 11 rows of increase. I'm so sorry, you guys. 11 rows of increase. This is coming up on the end of the second row. We're putting two. We put two in that last double crochet. So you're just gonna repeat that pattern for 11 rows. So yeah, chain up two, turn your work, place a double crochet in that same stitch, go all the way down until you get to the last stitch. And of course, increase again by placing 2 stitches in the very last one. Just repeat that. So yeah, this is the end of our 11th row. And now we're just gonna add on we're gonna chain of 7. Yep, a chain of 7 and finish off. Then you're gonna go to the opposite end, insert, and attach your yarn to that very last double crochet, which is actually a chain up 2. So it might be a little bit hard. Yep, but reattach the yarn there. And again, you can chain up 7 and then cut the yarn and reattach, but I'm lazy and I do not like to sew in ends. So I chain up 9 chains. And then we're just going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. And all the way down. Y'all, I'm kind of quiet today. Whew, when I tell y'all have been working me, honey. Y'all have been working me between tutorial requests, orders, and just helping out in general. Y'all have definitely have me stressed and stretched, but I will say I enjoy every last bit of it. It truly brings me joy to see you guys, do my designs and put your own personal spins on them. Like, I really, really enjoy what I do. You guys bring me so much happiness, and I'm so forever grateful for you guys. Like, words can't even describe how happy I am to have the Sun Clan family in my life. And I will literally do whatever I can to help you guys. So please do not hesitate to come in my inbox and ask me anything. Join our Facebook group and ask us anything. We are always here to help. But yeah, here we are coming up on the end of this row. And we are just going to repeat that for 8 more rows for a total of 9. 9 rows back and forth, back and forth. No increase or decreases. So yeah, chain up 2, turn your work, and just double crochet all the way down. Y'all, I'm getting so good at voiceovers now. I don't even have to stop and start them over. I'm so excited for myself. But yeah, this is what we have. That's really it besides adding on the border, which we're getting ready to do. But yes, this is what it should look like. And y'all, look, I missed a stitch. I'm not perfect. But I miss stitches just like everybody else. Like, I'm a beginner still too. Anyways, yeah, here we are. We're going to attach to, I'm not quite sure which side of the project it is, but you want to be working down so that you come up on the front part of your bathing suit first. So yeah, as you guys know how to put on a border. You just 2 double crochet in each double crochet edge. Y'all know the typical. And let me tell you guys, when you get to where we added our stitch markers on the 9th row of the bottoms, because that's technically where the bottoms are, I'm gonna show you guys what you're supposed to do. Yeah, we're crocheting, but here we are coming up on that. And this is how I like to add my corset hose. So it's easier because I like to use a thick string. You're going to double crochet once. Then you're going to chain up 2. I messed up a little bit. Just give me a little time to fix it. But yeah, you're going to chain up 2. I think I chained up 3 by mistake on the first one, but chain up 2. And then double crochet in that exact same one. Then the next set of 2, you're just going to do it normal. And then the next edge, you're going to do another hole. So double crochet, chain up 2, double crochet. Then regular with no hole. So basically every other one, you're going to do the double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. And this is just so that you will have somewhere to put your straps through, because I don't like when I do corsets, I don't like to do them. I don't like to use skinny chains. I like to actually do like a single crochet instead of just a chain, because I don't know, I think it just looks more professional. Like, I don't know, the skinny chains just do something to my soul. But yeah, you're going to do that every other one, so that you should have 5 all together, and your last whole edging should end in the very last double crochet edge at the bottom of this before we start turning to work around the bottom edge of it. But yeah, here we are at the last one. Chain 2, double crochet in that same edge, and then you are just going to continue working this edging, placing a double crochet in each double crochet till you get back to the edge, to the real edge, quote unquote. Yeah, just zoom on through this part because you guys know how to do this. And you want to make sure that your edge, that your holes, your corset holes line up to each other. You know, you don't want the holes to not be lining up. So yeah, here we are at the first part of the edge. And of course, this is where a hole would be. So you're going to double crochet, I mean, not double crochet, but single crochet in the edge, chain up. I messed up. I had to go back and fix it because I forgot that, you know, the first one is a hole. Go back. Yeah, when you get to the very first edge, you are going to single crochet, chain up 2, then single crochet, skip the next one for a hole, just, you know, single crochet normally. Then the next one, you're going to single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, skip the next one because you don't need the holes, and then go on to that one after that. But I mean, I hope this doesn't sound crazy, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You can see it in the video exactly what I mean. Every other edge needs a hole. You should have 5 all together. So yeah, because I feel like if I try to talk y'all to it, I cannot talk right now. If I try to talk y'all through it, I'm gonna confuse you guys. I hope this isn't confusing. So yep, you just turn it and continue single crocheting along the edge, and we're just going to zoom right on through that part too. If you guys want, I'm gonna show the modest version of this project at the end of this, but if you guys would like a tutorial on that, I will be more than happy to do a tutorial for it, because it's literally the same as this. Here we are right here at the edge to do the holes, and of course, you know, the very first one is a hole one, and then so on and so on. You do this edge, this corset edge, the exact same way you've been doing all the edges. But yeah, if you guys would like to see the modest version tutorial, I would be more than happy to do that too. Again, it's almost the exact same thing as this one. The only difference with this sexy one and the modest one is that when you start doing the split, it's just different. It's different. You know, you split at different areas. Instead of splitting so low, you split higher. And the reason why I actually split so low, because how I came up with the modest version is because that's when Miss Dina asked me to you know, make this tutorial for her, that was what I originally designed. That was like my first design. So when I sent it to her, she was like, you know, she loved it, but her customer wanted the drop to be way, way lower. She wanted to show more stomach. So of course I'm like, okay, I can definitely modify that and, you know, do it. That's no problem. And that's how I came up with this design. So yeah, so that's basically the story of both bathing suit pieces. I don't know which one I like better because I really like this sexy one. I think it's so cute, but I like the other one as well too. Like I like the modest version as well too. But yeah, you're just gonna continue working the edging as you've been doing throughout. We're coming up on the end. Wait. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're on the crouch. The next part where I'll stop and actually explain it to you guys is once we get to the very top of the neck strap section. But yeah, I'm not sure which one I like the most. A lot of people like the modest version better, but I really like this low one too. I can't decide. I like them both. Yeah, here we are coming up on the edge of this again. We're gonna work it how we've been working it throughout the whole entire project. That very first one is of course a hole. Skip the next one, then another hole, and so on and so on. But you guys make sure I'm like, I really don't have. Oh wait, yes I do. I do actually have the next tutorial that I'm gonna be doing is gonna be a paid tutorial here on YouTube. It's going to be the Lolita cheeky thong bottoms. I've been getting a lot of people requesting that I do this, and y'all, my computer is like on its last leg, so I need to bring in some kind of monetary flow so I can get me a new computer. Like, definitely, and it's like one of the designs that I actually sell to my customers. So I'm definitely gonna have to make it like a paid pattern or something because your girl is broke, and if y'all want me to keep making these tutorials, then I'm just gonna have to charge because when I tell y'all my computer is like on its last leg, it literally sounds like it's about to explode. I'm so happy that it hasn't been making the noise since I started my voiceover, but I swear y'all, before I started this voiceover, it was sounding like Lord knows what. I was like, how am I gonna record this voiceover with this loud behind computer? It was just sounding like a bomb. Like Jesus be a new Mac computer, cause honey, Lord knows I need it. But yeah, here we are at the top of this. You're just gonna put, 2 double crochets in the edging as normal. Then you're gonna place, I mean, not 2 double crochets with 2 single crochets, a single crochet in that very first stitch. And this is where you're gonna start chaining. I like to use a bigger size hook for my chain so that I don't have to chain so many. I really hate chaining straps. It's so annoying. But yeah, I used a bigger size hook to do it, and I chained about 60 for the neckties. So yeah, I chained up, came on down, single crochet down, and here I am switching back to my other hook and just double crochet. I mean, gosh, I keep saying double crochet, single crochet in that stitch, the next stitch, and then continue working the edge as you have been doing. Yeah, I'm really trying to hurry up with this voiceover before my computer starts sounding like a terrorist attack. But yeah, work it on down. And I know I don't think I show anything else after this. Just work it all the way down to the middle, then come back up, do the strap, and just keep going down. For the side straps, for the side corsets, I think I chained about 175, and then I single crocheted across that chain for them, for the corset ties, because I didn't show that in the video. But yeah, that's what I did. That's me coming up on the middle section and coming right on back up, and then I'm just going to skip until I get to the end. But yeah, you just finish the edging. You guys know how to do that. If we're just going to count down 9 rows, and I chain a chain of about 150 with 2 strands of yarn for this for the drawstring for the booby section. Mind you guys, I know that with Glo's bathing suit, she didn't add the boob strap. And I like that look too. I love that look as well. I really wish that I felt comfortable enough doing it, but to me, when I look at my piece and I look at it on a mannequin, it just doesn't lay right to me whenever you don't add a body strap. But I know with Glo's design, it looked awesome on her person. Like I'm still trying to figure out why mine just looks like, I don't know, when I just don't have a body strap on it, it just looks weird to me, like it's not laying right. And I feel like it gives you more support. So of course you can do the body strap. It's optional if you don't want to. I think it looks sexier without the body strap. But yeah, you just put it on that ninth row. And again, it's 2 strands of yarn chained together, and that's it. There you have it. Your bathing suit is completed. I hope this tutorial was extra easy for you guys to follow along with. I enjoyed making it. You guys send me some more requests. I enjoy these challenges. I enjoy, trying to create something new. This is the modest version. So you guys, if you would like to see me do a tutorial on that, I definitely will. And I'm just going to leave you guys here with one of my customer selfies. She's wearing my gypsy bathing suit, and I just think she looks so freaking amazing in it. I just had to share it with you guys. So amazing. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Again, subscribe and like, all that. Come join the group. I really don't know what else to say to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, because I definitely enjoyed making it for you. And that's it. Y'all, that's the same. This bathing suit right here is the exact same as the brown, but the model just so happened to put it on the wrong way, and it actually came out super cute. And then that's another design that I did that's like one of my favorites. But I'm out of here, you guys. Stay sunny and happy hooking.